Hola from the island of Tobago, Panama. It's Adam and Monica on our real first day in Panama. So Monica got here last night and I got here early this morning on a 6:30 a.m. flight from New York City, and we decided that the first thing we need to do is hop on we're staying in the Old City area, which is lovely, and we're staying in the hostel Luna Castel, sorry. And there's no real beaches in Panama City, so if you want to go to a beach, you just hop on board a ferry, and in a half an hour you're at there's several islands away from Panama City. Panama City is actually straight ahead over that way, and the island of Tobago is one out of, I don't know, a dozen islands that you can go to, but it's the cheapest island. $20 round trip. You can take the Ferry Express, or there's another ferry that you can take, but it only leaves at 8:30 in the morning, and it'll bring you back at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we took the Express, even though the Express is $4 more. We took it because we can leave at any time and go at any time, basically. The last one today is leaving at 4 o'clock right over there.
And it's like $4 by Uber to get here.
Yeah, Monica, what do you want to talk about Uber?
And if you take an Uber rather than a taxi to get to the port, it only costs $4.25 from the hostel to the port. But make sure that you double check which port you're going to, because there's two different ports. There's the express port, and then there is the port that you go to in the morning. So double check to make sure, because we actually were taken to the wrong port, and so it ended up costing us an extra 50 cents.
Right, and you can get Uber all over Panama City. Taxis, we paid $25 to take a taxi from the airport to the Old City, but you can get Uber maybe cheaper in Panama City. The only problem is when you get off the plane in Panama City, you got no internet and you got no phone that's working, at least if you're an American. And you can't get an Uber if you don't have a phone that's working.
At least with T-Mobile. My phone wasn't working with T-Mobile when I first got off the plane.
By the way, I gotta say my first biggest impression about Panama City is the amount of birds. Like Panama City, the region is about 600,000 in Panama City, about 1.6 million in the metropolitan area of Panama City, and there are so many birds of all kinds all over the place. And at times in this area of this island rainforest, there's like hundreds of birds that are swarming all over this area, and the turkey vultures, I swear it's I haven't seen so many turkey vultures since I was working conservation in Arizona, southern Arizona, and the way they are, I swear that they're migrating back up north, because there's literally hundreds of them in Panama City just swarming together. Anyways, we walked around that town. Monica, any impressions about the town over here?
I've never seen so many Lady Madonna statues everywhere. They even have two, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little white thing over there. It's two Lady Madonnas to I guess protect the city and to welcome you in. But everywhere we went, all the houses had them. Most of the houses had an actual full statue. They had it above their doors. I've never seen so many in my life.
And you can actually hike to the very top of these mountains. The trail, I believe, starts over there. You go up this hill all the way to the top. You can get a bike and do it that way. We're not going to do that today because I'm too tired, because I've actually haven't slept in 24 hours since getting here. And Monica, I don't think you've got much sleep either.
Yeah, I started traveling yesterday from Spokane at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I went from Spokane to Denver to Houston, Houston to Panama City. Rather fun experience, but it wasn't that bad, and I like it. And I have noticed that coming here earlier in the day, it was a lot hotter, and it's much cooler now towards the end of the day. So if heat is a concern for you, you might want to come to the island later in the day. But it might also have to do with the fact that there's somewhat of a storm going on over in Panama City, and that might be making it why it's cooler here now.
Yeah, I definitely recommend coming to Tobago, even if it's just for like 3 hours, just to say you did it and get your feet wet.
And definitely watch your food, because the birds will try to take your food.
Yeah, and be mindful, the food over here is way overpriced, but the margaritas were delicious.
Yes, mojitos.
Yes, it was mojitos. Sorry, mojitos were delicious. $6.50 for what do you call it? Medium-sized mojito, but it was strong.
A double.
Yeah,
it was a double.
It was strong. It was delicious, and I definitely felt tipsy after I had some. Anyways, we're having a great time, and we hope to see you all in Panama one day. Because Panama is a pretty safe place. You know, you got to be smart about certain spots, but it's a very affordable place, and it's a great place to visit. And what you find in Costa Rica, you can find in Panama. Like we're going on Friday. We're going to take a plane over to Boquete, and going to stay for $600 in a real house, like a really nice house that is in the rainforest, and it has a river running right next to it. It has a pool. It's only 10 other houses. $600 for a week is fantastic, I think, as an American. And then we're going to head down south about an hour, 20 minutes from there to an island called Bocas Bravo, which is a rainforest island full of monkeys. And, you know, that's about $160 for a beautiful kind of little bungalow on the island for 5 nights. Can't beat that price. And then we'll go and do the touristy thing of Bocas del Torre, which some people are saying, you know, has outlived its beauty and wonder, but we're going to stay way out in the islands on the far areas, and I definitely think it's definitely worth trying out. Anyways, adios from Panama.
Viva Panama!